Red light, red cord.
See?
Sure.
Yes, see?
I can't see this one, but I trust you.
Well, we can't. I don't have a choice for that.
Huh?
Well, but it is. It is. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. That's the best you can do. Hi.
I'm imitating you on a Monday.
Hi.
We're pretending it's the Friday after Christmas, but it's actually the Monday before Christmas.
I can't wait for the silly season to be over. It's killing me.
What do you mean it's killing you?
It's killing me.
So what did you do Saturday night?
I had a house party.
Well, that's not the silly season. That's just a house party. It could happen any time of the year. So you went and saw Dom Doll on Friday night. Well, you see concerts all year round, so that's not the silly season.
But then we went out. It was Jared's work party, and after Dom Dollar, we went and partied with them on Chapel Street until...
We're not talking about...
I don't know what time I called it a night. It was actually me who called it a night, of all people. Like, everyone else was still dancing. And I was like, I'm calling it a night. Me, of all people.
You?
Me.
That's because you're getting old.
I know. And then I had a house party, went back to my mum's because we did our family Christmas thing. And my sister's got 2 little kids. And why do kids wake up so early?
So that's what they do.
Wake at 6.
Yeah, that's what kids do.
And then I couldn't get back to sleep, so I've been awake since 6 o'clock yesterday. I had a little siesta in the afternoon.
Of course you did.
I
And
missed
then
out
what
on
time did you go to bed?
normal, like 10ish.
10ish.
I missed out on pavlova though.
What do you mean? Oh, you slept through pavlova?
Yeah, because I was having a siesta. So I had there was leftovers.
Well, you didn't miss out then.
But I missed out on it.
You lied.
I missed out on it at the serving of it.
You missed out on the serving of it, but you got to eat it anyway.
I didn't get it. Wasn't served all nice. It was just in a plastic tub all mixed together.
Once you put it in your mouth, it doesn't matter what it looks like. In fact, as soon as you masticate it a little bit, it doesn't look nice at all.
I love pavlova.
You love pavlova. Which, the sticky one or the dry, fluffy one?
It wasn't dry, but it wasn't sticky. It's like fluffy.
Slightly chewy?
No, it was fluffy.
Fluffy.
But it wasn't sticky.
Wasn't sticky.
It was good though. Mum made really good whipped cream to go with it. It's nice and vanilla.
Made really good whipped cream.
To go with it. We should put like vanilla in it.
Yeah, well that's what you do, isn't it? Oh, you don't.
It's really tasty.
Some people put sugar in their whipped cream. Some people put vanilla.
It's really tasty.
Really tasty.
But yes.
Some people mix a little bit of things like Cointreau in there or a bit of coffee.
Coffee?
But coffee liqueur. Coffee liqueur and cream is really nice.
Really?
Bailey's.
That's not coffee.
Sorry, Kahlua. Don't look at me like that. You know that Shay's favourite drink is Kahlua and milk.
I know, but...
Well, isn't that Kahlua and cream would be the same thing?
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't think about it.
You didn't think about it.
No. Anyway, silly season's draining me. There's so much going on. It's been really nice wiping things off my whiteboard fridge though. It's getting empty and I'm like, thank the Lord.
That's because the calendar runs out at the end of the year. You haven't got next year's up yet.
Yes, I do.
So you've got nothing on next year.
Yeah, it's got...
Right, so it's not running out then.
Well, from when I filled it out, I filled up the entire board. I had to write really small, but I've been knocking things off. And it's nice.
It's nice.
Yep. Dom Dumbledore was really good on Friday night.
Even though you got there late.
We got there just as
I saw the video of you and trying to make my son run.
He was the one forcing us to run.
Yes, someone made a phone call and said, "Oh, we'll leave at this time." And Len goes, "You sure aren't we going to be late?" No, we'll be fine. Yeah. Anyways.
We got there as he was starting. We still heard everything.
Except his favourite best song.
We heard it.
Oh, you heard it?
We were
from
there.
the car park.
There. We were there. Anyways.
Anyways.
What's new with you?
Lots of things.
Lots of things.
Lots of things.
Like what?
Like a couple of episodes ago, I showed you my new old camera.
Yes.
Which didn't work and we sent back. And he gave me my money back, so it was nice about it. But literally had lots of faults with it, so couldn't read the cards properly. All this stupid stuff had to be plugged into a computer to read the card. And then once you've got it to read the card, you could unplug it off the computer. You couldn't tether to the computer. There's all these problematic things with it, and it kept on coming up with that error. And then I found out afterwards from one of the old guys from Hasselblad Australia that the H39, the H339 was the worst camera for bugs.
Is that the one that you purchased?
Yes. But I didn't know that. I was also led to believe it was the best sensor. And they said it was a good sensor, but it was a Kodak sensor, but the 50 megapixel sensors that came after it were just as good. You couldn't really see much difference. So it's still nice and big, like actually physical size big, and CCD, so really crap ISO. You've got 50 or 100, forget about anything else, but you get these amazing dynamic ranges and amazing fall off. So when I was talking to my old mate from Hasselblad, who's retired now, he said, oh, I happen to have a H4 with a 50 CCD back, full size. He said it's a 200 megapixel, which is a multi-shot, which means it's a 50 megapixel, but it takes 6 pictures, I think. 4 pictures. 4 pictures.
What's the point of that?
Well, with still life, it'll take a picture, move a tiny bit, move a tiny bit, move a tiny bit.
What's the point of it?
Because it's now 400 megapixel.
So it's like big.
Really big files. But you can't, if anything moving, even if you're photographing a tree and the leaf moves a little bit, the capture will go fail.
Excuse me?
The little dog wants ups. I think we got rain outside.
What? I don't think so.
Don't think so? I just looked like on the leaves, the lefts.
The left.
The lefts, I saw a couple of specks.
I don't think it's raining. It's meant to be very hot today.
Yeah, it's like the end of the world today.
It's just summer.
Well, people are yeah, exactly. There's someone did
I
on
know.
that.
I heard when you played it before.
The first hot day in December. It's not the end of the world. It's the start of summer.
Oh, hello, little puppy.
So it's supposed to get to 40 in Australian freedom units today.
Which I think is like 100. Maybe a bit more than 100.
It's a bit more than 100.
Hello, little dog. Oh.
Double it now, 30. Oh no, that doesn't work over.
I don't do math. Do you want to go? I think the dog wants to see you.
I'm certain we could come up with a fart right about now.
No!
No! Come here. There you go.
Your manly little dog.
My manly dog. What's wrong with my manly dog? See,
manly.
I don't need a compensator.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, and I had to play with that with Rara on, was it Friday or Friday? Isn't it? Yeah. On Friday, and yeah, I brought up one of my old pictures, which I shot with my old 50 CCD sensor, which I always really liked, but could never get that same fall off, and I got the same fall off with the shoot.
It did look very nice.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit slower to shoot. Like I'm so used to being able to do 2 frames a second. This is really
slow.
It's only 1 frame a second, but Rara was catching me out, so I then just skipped the next pose and grabbed the one after, so then I could still get my shot. But yeah, so that was, I really enjoyed that. I had a look at the files and really liked the files. I'm really happy with what I saw. So I'm Slappies now.
Slappies now. We still haven't got that other one back.
I don't think he's even posted yet. That's good, because if he doesn't post by a certain date, bad luck.
Yeah, the sale is valid.
Any money, he's taken it to the place he was going to get just a full service done to it, and they've told him how
silly
how good a buy he got, because he got a good buy. There's just some guy who knows nothing about cameras, He wants a 34-year-old camera to be absolutely mint inside and out. Well, it hasn't got a scratch on it or any marks. It's just that there's a sort of foam inside dampening. This is on the 503 Hasselblad film cameras. On the inside, and after 33 years, it's sort of all got cracks in it, but it's only there to dampen the noise, and you can't see it unless you.
And it doesn't affect.
You have to get It doesn't affect anything about the camera, and I think I'll be struggling to find any camera that someone hasn't had it replaced because maybe it fell and got in the way or something.
Yeah,
it was still fully stuck on and everything. It's just
doesn't know anything.
No, it's the weirdest thing out. He asked like a dozen questions before the sale and haggled me down a bit. So I haggled down a little bit for him. And then after he made the sale, a day after, he sent like 30 questions. So like, you've already bought it. Why are you asking me these questions now?
Yeah, it was really weird.
I think he'd maybe spoke to someone online or something, and that person go, a camera clubby type of, this is so important, you've got to do this. And anyway.
Schmidiot.
I think so.
You think so?
But, once the 503 I sell anyway, I've got no problem selling that. That still means I've sold more gear than bought this year.
Yay. It's good.
Yeah, it is good. And I bought old gear, not new gear, because I want to have my old look back.
Your old look. Well, that's good. Probably the first time you've sold more gear than bought gear.
Most likely in my entire life. But it was like something I was saying to someone the other day. Oh no, it was on our platform that tell me what you need to buy to make your pictures look better. And most people can't even answer it. Because most portrait photographers, they don't have to have faster autofocus. They don't need more megapixels. They don't need edge-to-edge sharpness. There's all these things that the cameras are selling
that they don't
need.
Yeah.
So none of those things are going to make the pictures better. They might make the gear acquisition syndrome make you feel a little bit better.
Might give you gas.
Might give you gas. But the problem is, as well, it's giving you gas, you're not used to it, so you're not shooting, you're thinking about your gear, you're not shooting with how you would if you had your camera that you've been shooting with for 10 years. Sorry about Beck, she's a bit sleepy as it's Mondays.
No, I don't use camera. I'm not a photographer.
I'm not a photographer.
You got new gear. You got a new IMAX.
IMAX?
Yes. Over there.
An IMAX?
You have an IMAX.
No, it's just a little TV.
It's not little. Can't see it from this angle. Finally, after that long saga, that saga's finally finished.
Finally finished, and I mounted it all and...
You mounted it.
Mounted it. I was happy
and found out your house isn't level.
Found out my house isn't level. Like, I built half of the house, but all the floor and everything was done. I never know, but for it to sink, if it's sinking, I don't think it should be sinking back into the hill. I would have thought it would sink out from the hill. Anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense.
It's good. It just means I get a bit more exercise every time I walk to the fridge. It's uphill a little bit.
I don't feel like it's on it. Why don't we slide then?
What? Slide on carpet?
You can.
It's not that steep.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like we're on an incline.
Because I've been listening to Joe Rogan talking with Tarantino and Aaron, I'm forgetting his name, and they mentioned a movie, and I remember, I loved that movie, I can't remember it, and I decided, because my wife wasn't home Saturday night, to watch it.
Do you have it on DVD? Is it in your favourites section?
No, I downloaded it from Apple's.
Oh.
So I now have it in my Apple's library.
Apple's.
But I think it'll be too suspense thriller slow for you.
I don't mind.
And there's some sex scenes I think you get really awkward in.
Oh my God.
No,
I don't mind slow.
Sorry?
I don't mind slow.
You don't mind slow? You might like it. Very, very clever. The angles and things filmed using reflections and shadows and mirrors and stuff like that. And just some really clever stuff where, yeah, because it was the 1980s when it came out, Dressed to Kill. Did I mention her name? I don't know if I did. Or I just did then.
You just did.
And it's a good psycho thriller one.
Psycho thriller.
Yes, I like psycho thrillers.
I haven't watched... Oh, we had Wonka on yesterday.
Is that the musical?
I didn't realise it was a musical. I was so surprised.
Isn't that...
The new one with...
Yeah, what's his name?
Timothée Chalamet.
No, who's the producer? Oh, it's not who I think then. I thought it was...
Hugh Grant's in it. He plays the Munchkin. He looks very silly.
I can't think of his name. Does a lot of the dark movies.
Oh no, why is the ATO texting me?
Sorry?
Why is the ATO messaging
It'll
me?
be a scam. They don't message you. It'll be a scam. Unless you owe them millions and you're about to go to jail.
Says it, checking your study loan balance. Telling me to check my study loan balance. We've reduced any 23 and 24 indexation.
Oh. So do you want to tell everyone your login details?
No. That's not.
Burton. Didn't Tim Burton direct it?
No, I don't think so.
What did he direct recently?
I don't know. Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, that's right. And I did like that.
I haven't
Even
seen
though
it
it
yet.
was stupid, I liked it.
Stupid.
Yeah, no, because I was going to say Tim Burton does musicals too.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd, but...
Yeah, and there's a lot of singing in Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride and things like that. I didn't realise it was a musical. I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. I wasn't really interested.
I think Shree's put it on for one of the grandkids, and sort of, I don't know, there was just one of the Chocolate Factory, whatever it's called, ones that I liked, and so I just looked down on it.
You liked one with Johnny Depp in it? That one might have been a Tim Burton.
No, I don't think I liked that one.
Oh.
No, I don't know. Can't remember. Why do people have to keep on making old movies and not make a new one? I reckon it's about time someone made American Psycho, because it hasn't been remade yet. So it's
they're claiming that the new one coming out isn't a remake, it's the director's own interpretation of the book, but doesn't need, just leave it alone. We don't need...
Although I want to see the remake of Eyes Wide Shut.
There's a remake of that?
No, but there needs to be. Because there's a lot of rumours and stuff. There's some stuff cut out of it. The ending wasn't how the ending was supposed to be because he died. The Stanley Kubrick died before it was finished. And even before he died, there was a big argument with the people who are funding it that he wanted these scenes in it, saying it's my movie, I'm going to cut it the way I want to cut it. And there's some narration scenes that were never put in. And I love it when Stanley Kubrick does that stuff. And I think the movie's had a very dark side that's been hidden from it because it might have been too close to the Illuminati.
Illuminatis.
But I'd love it. That most I never will happen, but... Oh. And I watched, even though Bex said it's a terrible movie, I watched Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Who would call their name? A kid that?
It's his last name.
No. Why?
Because he's like
Anyway.
European.
He's
I
European.
think he's German.
He's
I
German.
don't know.
You said you watched it.
Yeah, I fell asleep because it was boring as batshit.
You said you couldn't understand. It's pretty easy. Anything that was forward was black and white, and anything that was at real
which
time.
is dumb because normally flashbacks are in black and
But
white.
how do you do a nuclear explosion in black and white? Sorry, not happening, Jan.
Well, it was just stupid, and
No,
the audio was stupid, and I didn't know. Everyone looked the same, so I didn't know who was who.
Everybody looks the same because they're all white and old.
Yes, they were all white men in suits. I couldn't tell who was who. The audio was really bad. It was like...
That was the cinema you saw it. That's why I don't like
remember lots of people saying it.
Well, I could hear it all.
I couldn't understand it, and it just was boring. It went for too long.
Too long.
It was just boring. I fell asleep.
I liked it.
Well, that's good. I'm happy you did.
I was very happy that I liked it.
I was trying to...
And now I'm torn between two things.
What?
And Tarantino said Joker 2 is really good.
Oh.
He's about the only person I've ever heard say it, though.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes it because it's so bad.
Maybe. Ugh. Nearly dropped my little sound pack.
Your sound pack.
Yes.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I enjoyed watching the couple of movies I watched on the weekend.
On your IMAX.
It's not an IMAX.
It's an IMAX.
It's not, just because it's 140 inch.
Is it? No, it's 85 inches.
Not staring.
Oh, it's friggin' massive.
Yeah, but it suits the room.
It does.
At night time, it's really good. Because I got a full 9.1 surround sound in here.
Show off.
Show off. Well, that's why I don't like going to cinemas. I like watch it in my own house with my 3 subbies and.
I was going to go to the movies and watch Wicked on the weekend, but I didn't have time. What?
Is that Ariana Grande?
Ariana Grande.
Hairy Armpit Grande. Is it?
What?
Hairy Armpit Grande?
What do you mean?
Is that her name?
No.
She's in it, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? What are you eating about?
I don't know.
Well, I was going to go see that. I was going to go with my best friend. We found the cinemas near my mum's house. They have these new things called day beds. And it's like you can have up to 3 people on it. And it's like a full big, like...
Orgies. So you're going to go in... So these are snuggles, official snuggling spots, is it? Threesomes.
We were going to get one of
So which one of Jared's friends you bring along?
We were going to go and get one of the day beds and watch it.
I'll come with it. So a day bed.
Yeah, that's what they're called. We were going to go...
You can't watch a movie laying down.
Yes, you can.
Nah.
Well, you're
work.
you don't like fully laying down. It's not like sleepy laying down. It's like reclining.
But the normal chairs recline.
Yeah, but this is like, I don't know, it looks really cool and cozy.
But you'd just spill your wine everywhere. It wouldn't. How would you keep it still on the bed?
There'll be a little side thing.
You haven't seen it yet.
I saw photos.
Oh, was there a little side thing?
Yeah.
What happens if you're in the middle?
Well, there's only me and Casey.
I thought you said there's 3.
You can have up to 3 people.
Right, so what happens if you're in the middle?
But there's only going to be 2 of us.
No, I'm not saying if it's you and Casey. What happens if it's you, Casey, and Claire?
But we're not going to be.
No, if...
Oh, I don't know.
So poor you would have to not have a drink.
I would have a drink. I'd just hold it.
You'd spill it over everyone.
wouldn't.
They'd all come out looking like they've had a bath
Wouldn't.
in red wine. You're very quite slow today.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
What do you mean I'm slow? Don't lick me,
Even
dog.
tried to get you to go for a walk today. Oh no, I'm too tired.
I was too tired to
It's
go.
Monday.
Well,
So what I should really do is employ you from Tuesday to Saturday. Now I don't have to work with Sleepy Mondays. There's an idea.
An idea. Would that work though, or would I just be tired on a Tuesday?
Why? You're not going to do anything on Monday.
That's true. If my niece and nephew went screaming at 6 o'clock yesterday and I got to sleep. Jared managed to sleep and Jared slept so much over the weekend. I'm jealous. I did not.
What do you mean you slept so much?
He slept heaps.
So, what time did you get up Saturday?
He got up at like a bit after on Saturday. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
So you crawled into bed at 7 in the morning. Was it daylight?
7 in the morning. No.
You sure?
Yep.
So it wasn't daylight, so it was most likely 4.
He went to bed before me. I had a nightcap when I got home.
Well, I thought you were the one who said, we have to leave, I'm tired.
Yeah, and then I got home
And then
had
you
a
got home
nightcap.
and
then went to
I'm
bed.
awake again.
No, and then I had a nightcap and went to
He
bed.
just didn't want to hang around with his friends at work. I
did,
get
I
it.
was
They
having
just
fun.
weren't your jam. You want to get home to your
So
own
he went
jam.
to bed before me, and then he slept longer than me, and then he slept for ages on Sunday. Jealous. It is maybe it's just warmer over this side. It was cooler over where I was sitting. Before, it's getting warm over here now.
It's getting warm over here now. There's not much difference between us.
Yeah, you've got all of this stuff generating heat.
No, the computer's up there. There's all fans going down there. They're making things colder.
Oh.
It's just all the RAID system.
The raid.
The RAID.
The raid.
You're not really giving much today, are you?
I was trying to, but then you shut me down.
All right, I've opened the door. Off you go.
What door have you opened?
The Bec open door. You're welcome to talk.
What's been your favourite moment of 2024?
That's getting me to talk.
Yeah, I was opening the floor for you.
My favourite moment.
Yes, you always say I don't bring anything to the table, so I was going to talk about nice things that we've happened to us this year. Be positive pollies for once and talk about nice things that have happened this year.
Tomorrowland.
Yeah, that was good fun. I liked Tomorrowland a lot.
Yeah, so there's a few. So finally seeing Swedish House Mafia live.
Yeah, that was pretty
But also Res Mouse and a few of the others.
Tomorrowland was definitely probably the highlight of the year.
Yeah, I'd say it's...
I'm excited to not have to plan a wedding next year.
You're getting married next year. You're
Yeah.
still not planning to go.
That's only like 3 months into it.
Yeah, so you've got 3 months of planning
And
to
then I've
still
got
finish.
9 months of not planning. That's nice.
No, it could be 9 months of getting over.
9 months of getting over.
Over the wedding.
What does that mean?
Well, it's the hangover. It's what lingers for ages on. All the nasty things you said to people at your wedding. All of the things you did that upset people.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Why would you do that? It's a really silly thing to do at your wedding.
Why are you suggesting I'm going to do that?
So what was your number one thing?
Yeah, Tomorrowland.
Copycat.
Well,
Oh, no, that wasn't this year.
yes, I didn't get engaged this year.
Um,
I didn't fly in first class this year. Well, then it wasn't even last year. That was 2 years ago.
but one thing, she's flying cattle class next year. 10 hours in cattle class.
Yeah, because I can't afford business class.
Yes, you can. You just decide to spend your money on other things.
Yeah, so I can't afford it.
On clothes that you lose.
I don't buy that many clothes.
Well, you lose more than you buy.
I really don't buy that many clothes. Because I never find anything I like. Everything's trash.
So you like trashy stuff. You're wearing today?
Slipknot.
Slipknot. There you go.
Not. Slipknot and bike shorts because it's hot. I was like, oh, it's... Well, I was like expecting it's going to be... I forgot that it's always cooler up here. But with this broadcast saying 40 degrees, I was like, oh, it's going to be a baggy top and bike shorts kind of day. Cool year day. And my house is going to be like a sauna. At least Jared's home. My house gets really hot though.
At least Jared's home, so they're going to cool it down.
Well, he'll have the AC on.
Oh.
And the fan's going.
The fan doesn't cool the house if you're not
But
there.
the AC's on and then he positions the fan.
To try and shuffle it through the house.
Yeah. Can't see the little tunnel.
He would be sending it into his man cave. He wouldn't be going to the rest of the house. He'd have set up tubes and tunnels and that to just send it into his man cave.
But it has to go through the lounge room to get there, so it'll cool it down.
Well, that's where it is, isn't it?
Oh, bless me. Pardon?
Isn't that where it is?
The AC's, yeah.
Well, of course it's in the lounge room. Sorry, the lounge room is the first place it's going to cool down.
Yeah.
Regardless if Jared's there or not. Yeah.
So hopefully it's... Oh, bless me.
Sorry about everyone's ears.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
And then?
Can't think. This year seems like it's gone really fast, but then something came up? Something came up the other day and I was like, holy shit, was that this year? Like, that seems like a very long time ago.
That was just Google Gop. Something came up.
No, like I can't remember what, someone reminded me of something that happened this year and I was like, oh, that was this year? Like, I thought that, like that, it feels like it happened so long ago. But then I remembered it was this year and then I was...
What, Trump got elected?
It wasn't that long ago.
Well, that was this year.
Yeah, I know, but that wasn't that long ago. What did I do for my birthday this year? That was at the beginning of the year. That's right, I went away. I did nothing. I'm going to do nothing again next year. I cannot afford to do anything.
Or you will decide to get married.
Jared asked me. It's his fault.
It's his fault.
I didn't ask him. He asked me.
Oh, the little dogs.
The little dogs. I found my makeup artist, which they're speaking of, which is... I need to do my trial.
You haven't done your trial yet. You might like what she does.
I need to do a trial. So I'm normally not a big fan of makeup artists. No offence to any makeup artists if they're listening.
I like proper high-end commercial makeup artists who've been doing it for 10 years, commercially. I don't like a lot of the wedding makeup. I find it's like Deb makeup. It's, I don't know, it's hard. It has a look to it, which is not, like as soon as someone, oh, you're getting married. Well, you don't want your photos to look different than how you look every other day of your life. You just want like what they do in like commercially on, you know, big extreme shoots where they're not trying to make the model stand out, they're trying to make the whole shoot or the advert stand out. I know, I get spoiled. What are you looking at?
Just trying to figure out why this isn't powering off this.
Did you turn it on?
Yeah, but maybe it didn't work. Sorry, guys.
You're standing right in front of it. At least, is it doing it now?
Yeah.
Right, you didn't press the button, did you?
I did push it, but I didn't hold it.
You didn't hold it.
Sorry for standing in front of it.
Hold.
I like the way I feel like makeup artists do a good base.
Some do, some just don't get it right.
I feel like a lot of the time they do a good base. I just feel like my eyebrows are never done right.
Well, that's one of the things that Karen said, the eyes...
Are the nipples of the face?
No, she never said that. She said that if you don't get the eyes right, doesn't matter what you do with the rest of the makeup.
I'll go for a trial and make sure I like her, and then if I do, I will pay the deposit. Because I don't want to pay the deposit and then go do a trial and then I've got a non-refundable deposit.
I know, nobody would do that. That's the whole idea of doing a trial.
Yeah.
To trial it before you...
Try before you buy.
So is Jared getting makeup done?
No. Why would Jared get makeup done?
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you get makeup done?
Because I need makeup, so I look pretties. Pretzies.
Sorry, I'm just getting into my...
Getting your drinking. Having another tequila. Pretending you're drinking water, making me look like an alcoholic. Yeah, sorry I am a bit sleepy today, guys. I'm trying to power through, but I'll be happy once all of these events are over and done with. And I can have a nice day rotting in my bed. Nearly there. Home stretch of silly season. Are you back on your your tea?
Me tea.
Tea.
So I think everybody will remember this. So a little while ago, Bec promised me to make me lunch since I make her lunch every second day, and I made her a pizza today.
It was very tasty.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Oh, someone promised me a burger.
Yeah, but we ran out of time, remember? I said I was going to go to the shops and get everything.
Oh, so it means I never get it.
Oh, okay. Maybe you want.
When?
When do you want me to?
the other day.
We didn't have enough time.
You could have done what I do, go to the shop the day before and get everything ready.
Could have.
Like I made the pizza dough this weekend and made new sauce for you, all ready for when you got here. I showed you the big ball of dough that have been sitting for 3 days getting to the right size.
You're making me feel all bad now.
Well, at least you didn't criticise me like you did in the last pizza. Too much cheese, not enough salami. The only comment I got this time is, salami's a bit hot.
I said it was really nice.
Spicy.
I said, oh, it's a bit spicy.
A bit, that's all right, I'll turn the spice down.
No, I wasn't saying it was a bad thing. I like a bit of spice.
A bit of spice.
It was tasty. I said that to you. I said it like 3 times how much I liked it. And you told me to stop sucking up.
Yeah, because I want to know what you're after. You're not getting a Christmas bonus.
I wasn't after anything. I was just trying to say it was really nice. Since you got all sensitive after I
didn't get sensitive. I was having fun stirring you.
seemed very upset. You probably cried yourself to sleep.
I did, actually. After watching Oppenheimer or whatever it's called.
God.
Such a horrible
So you'd
movie.
rather I had lied to you last time?
No. I never said I wanted you to lie. You could have just said nothing. You could have just said, yeah, nice.
What was that?
What was what?
Did you not just hear laughing? You laughed and then I heard like an echoed laugh.
An echoed laugh. That'll be those UFOs that are flying over America. I think they must be coming here.
Maybe it was the neighbours. Would we hear their laughing from here?
Who's laughing?
The neighbours. Would we hear their laughing from here?
If they were standing under the window, then we might.
I'm nosy.
You're nosy. She'll see you. You're going to get caught.
Yeah, they're sitting outside.
There you go. Would you look at that?
Well, it was weird. You laughed and then I heard like an echoed laugh and I was like, who is that?
That's my surround sound.
Oh, God.
Right, so what's your New Year's resolution?
I don't do those.
No, you shouldn't. Because why on one day should you decide? You should decide what you're doing and just do it instead of waiting for that one day to do it, because you know it's never going to happen.
It also does. I feel like making them sets myself up for fail.
Oh, that's right. You did something one year and you regretted that. It's, why did I even suggest that?
What was it?
I don't know, but it was something you did and you regretted it straight away. I think within one day you regretted it.
I think my last one was I was going to stop like cringing at myself.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
It's never ever going to happen.
I was gonna do that. It didn't happen. So I don't make those anymore.
Yeah, they don't work. Because to set... And I learned that when I was giving up smoking. To set a day to give up smoking doesn't work either.
And also telling people that you're going to give up
Oh, it's the
smoking.
worst thing to do.
Yeah, because
everyone will go, how are you going giving up? I hadn't thought about it for 4 hours until you might thought about it. Now I'm dying for one.
But then also if you fail...
you couldn't do it.
Yeah. So, don't tell people you're going to do things.
Now, one thing with the smoking... I don't know if it was just me... I know, most of the times I gave up, I couldn't go a day. I think I tried that 10 years in a row. I tried it from the age of 20. At least one, it was either a birthday or a New Year's Eve or something like that. Every year I try. Well, New Year's Eve's the worst time to give up with smoking. Mm-hmm. You're normally going to party.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing for New Year's Eve this year. I might just have something small with my friends at mine.
You don't have access to the normal house?
I don't think so, no. Let's have something small at mine, I reckon.
So you and Jared and your cats?
No, because my friend Ish, who's a really good DJ here in Melbourne, he got a gig at Universo Parallelo, which is a massive festival every second year, I think, in Brazil, which is awesome. He's just like a local Melbourne DJ, and this is, I think it might, no, I think he played somewhere when they went to Europe this year. But for him to get a gig, like, and all the biggest psytrance DJs play at this, and he got a slot there, it's friggin' awesome. I was very proud of him. But his girlfriend, who's a good friend of mine,
Isn't she going?
No, she had work, couldn't give her the time off. She's so spewing. She's like...
Did she work for a big company or a small company, or... You don't know. You
I don't know the
much.
size.
Best friend. You have no idea what she does as a job.
I know what she does. I just don't know how big the company is. I just don't know how big the company is. I think it might be fairly big.
Oh.
So they couldn't give her the time off. So I'm babysitting her for New Year's. So I might just have her and a couple of friends around. Just have some drinky poos. Put on some YouTube music. Put on my galaxy lights.
I also found out, you'll have to tell Jared.
What?
I did look it up. YouTube audio is less than digital in quality. Less than CD in quality. Yeah.
I'll let him know.
Let him know.
But I don't like going out for New Year's. It's too crowded and chaotic. I always have a house party. If I'm going out, I'm going out to a house party. I don't go out to like you see all those footage of people that go to the city and stuff. I'm like, ugh, I couldn't think of anything.
I never did that. Like when I was in a band when I was super young, we always played New Year's Eve. A couple of times we'd end up coming back and having a party at the parents' house. We had a swimming pool and the Dad Eddie's bar and all of that. Then we had a couple of parties here, not many. But never went into the city, never did that stuff, never went to just... Yeah, the same, I only ever... Normally a smaller group, like
yeah.
5 to 10 sort of people, big group.
I think that's a good amount. I mean, we used to host it every year at Jared's parents' place because their place is like perfect for entertaining. It's nice and big and stuff. So, and they'd always go away, so we would house sit and have a house party, and then have to clean up and make sure it's spotless. I remember one year we got told off because it wasn't. It was clean, but not like to the standard of his parents' clean. I think we forgot to mop and they weren't happy.
Forgot to mop.
Or we didn't mop properly. Something like that.
Oh.
I was happy to mine this year. I think. I don't know. I love New Year's though. It's my favourite holiday.
New Year's?
New Year's Eve, yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's just a big piss up. There's not like the stress of Christmas, and it's not the attention of it being your birthday.
But it tends sometimes to have a big build up for New Year's.
I like it. It's my fave.
You'll like it.
It's my fave. I feel like birthdays, there's all this attention on you, and you know, like, if you have a party, you're running around trying to talk to everyone. You never really get to like sit down and enjoy it. You're too busy like running around making sure everyone's enjoying themselves. Christmas is just stressful.
You just sit there and eat. How's that stressful? Eat and drink.
There's always a stress. It is.
It is.
Stressful. New Year's is just fun. Yeah. I like it.
You like it.
It's my favourite.
We'll see what we talk about in the next podcast.
It won't be New Year's next time.
Yes, it will.
Will it?
This is a Friday after Christmas. The next one will be the Friday after New Year's. Just you'll be on holiday, so you won't be able to record it.
What, you're going to sit here and talk by yourself?
No, I was thinking of maybe setting up some cameras secretly at your house and doing a podcast.
That's creepy. It's really creepy. I don't know.
Everybody could listen to your party.
No.
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 It could be the biggest New Year's Eve party you've ever been to.
No.
Yes, I reckon it would be a good idea.
We don't need to hear Bec yapping.
Bec yapping? They're hearing Bec yapping right now. But they've got Monday morning half asleep yap. Haven't woken up yet.
I have woken up.
So you say.
I have.
You're like my little dog. Snores and...
Not. I'm awake. I'm yapping.
Yapping.
Talking, kind of trying. I'm trying.
You're trying, very trying.
Trying.
Right, so what's your plans for next year?
Yeah.
I know you're getting married. That's already planned.
Nearly.
You said there's no wedding planning next year. Make up your mind. There either is or there isn't.
I meant like for the majority of the year. That was my plan. Then I'm going to Japan for my honeymoon. And keep my job. Oh. Be careful it doesn't fall.
No, see how it slid down the table?
Oh yeah, this table is wonky.
No, it's actually the other way, so I don't know what's happening. There might be poltergeists in his house.
But maybe that's leaning because of all the stuff that's on there.
Maybe.
It looks like it's sagging.
It's old, like you.
Thanks.
It's sagging. So you got nothing planned?
Yeah.
You're not buying a new house?
No. I need money for that. We'll start saving again for a new house after the wedding.
Start saving again. We were saving before.
Yeah, I'm trying to save at the moment. Always trying to save.
Sorry.
You're fine. Where we're going to, we've got plans to travel, but we'll not be doing as many workshops.
Are you talking about me now?
Do some awesome shoots.
Yes, I'm going to try and get more back into my own work.
And I will be here to assist you unless you get rid of me.
No, yeah. I'll just see how much I can get done when you're not here over Christmas and if I can cope.
All right. Just let me know.
I'll just put the closed sign on the doors.
Just let me know.
No, you'll know. You'll come out in the morning to get into your car and it won't be there.
A bit of a heads up would be nice.
Why?
Because would be.
Well, you just wake up and you wouldn't have a phone, a laptop, a car.
An income.
Free-flowing cellar of wine. Your lunch made for you every day.
Not every day.
Not every day. All right, 4 days a week.
It's not 4 days a week.
You're very sleepy today. Sorry about this podcast.
I'm trying to think of what I've got planned for next year. I don't.
That little thing in the hammock in your head at the moment. Just tip the hammock over.
I haven't really made any grandiose plans aside from getting married. I'm just trying to get that over and done with in my own personal life. It's the only thing I'm really focusing on in my personal life.
In your personal life.
Is getting that out of the way. In the nicest way possible.
The nicest way possible.
Yeah.
It's a piece of paper and a bit of metal. For all the stress you're going through, is it worth it?
I'll let you know on the day. I'll get back to you.
So who's shooting your wedding?
It's a photographer and videographer duo that work at the venue a lot, so they know the space. They know where good little places are and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just getting in before everyone's.
Yes, Peter is not shooting my weddings. For everyone that keeps asking. I think I brought this up a while ago. That you're not.
You bring it up all the time. It's amazing how many people expect someone who hates weddings
and doesn't shoot weddings.
Don't shoot weddings.
No.
And takes my hats off to anybody who does shoot weddings because it's just too stressful.
It would be so stressful. I couldn't imagine how stressful it would be.
I think some people it's not because they have a set plan for the day and doesn't matter who you are, you all get the same pictures. Mm. But there's a couple of wedding photographers I look up to because they don't do that. They don't have the wedding album pre-written before the day starts. So they have to wait for things to really happen or be on the ball for when something happens and be quick at it, rather than the people who go, right, we're going to have this backlit shot with the fountains going off and we're going to all of that crap. What are you looking at?
I was trying to read upside down. It's not working.
You're just trying to copy me.
What?
Trying to copy me.
I was trying to see how long...
Yes, we have a platform for people on Inspire so they can video talk to me.
Yeah.
The last 4 Inspires have been written. I'm going to say to people I'm not answering written... Well, sorry, not Inspires.
Volley.
The volley thing we're doing. Because the whole idea of it is so I don't have to read.
Yeah.
And if they're too shy to put their face up...
They can film it in the dark.
They can put a bag on their head.
You can send an audio message.
Yeah, an audio message would be fine. You don't have to read it. So if I read it, I'll get it wrong anyway. Completely wrong.
It was something you read the other day that you got wrong, and I was like, I had to correct you.
You always correct me every day.
But no, it was a good thing though, because you read it in something bad, and then I read it and I was like, no, this is a good thing.
Oh.
And you were like, oh, whoops, my bad. I read it this way. I was like, no.
Well, that's why I don't want people writing things to me.
I know.
Because my dumb brain doesn't read it the right way.
Yes. No, I was checking how long we've been going for.
Oh, upside down.
Upside down, and it's numbers, and you know what I'm like with numbers, even the right way up.
No, what do you like with numbers the right way up?
They're upside down. Not a numbers person.
I could most likely read or write if it was upside down. I should try it.
Maybe.
Yeah, but the whole thing with the volley annoyed me, and I don't know. Should I leave a message saying to people, if you were going to type a volley back at me, I'm not going to answer it.
Yeah, why not? What's the point
because
of it?
that's the whole idea of we have our
even in the video,
comment section on Inspire.
And even in the video that I made explaining what volley is to people, I said that we have it so you can send video because Peter can't read things. And it's easier.
I can read things. If there's 3 things, I can't. If there's only one thing, I can read the one thing.
One thing, yeah. But it's easier for you to do a video because you can get a lot more out. It's quicker for you. And if you need to show something, you can show it in a video.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of people have asked things, and I don't know how I would have done it in typing it.
What was that?
What's that?
The clicking noise.
The clickings. I don't know. My backup, my time machine drive's not, but I think it's an Apple upgrade.
Time machine.
It is. But one thing I was getting anxious, but I thought, oh, stuff, I got nothing to hide, I don't care. With my new Sony TV, so it doesn't have the Sony TV part of it anymore, it's now Google TV.
What do you mean?
Well, on my Sony that you're going to get, it comes up as a Sony menu. Right? This doesn't. It comes up with a Google menu. So you have to, when you turn the TV on for the first time, you get to a point, then it wants you to get the Google TV, Home TV app. So you've got to download it on your phone, and you've got to do this. And if you don't tick allow on everything, you can't set up your TV. But then as you go through, there's all these things that allow them to track you doing, allow them to track you. But you can't say no to any of it because it won't let you use the Google TV. And so in the end, I said, well, I got nothing to hide, so I don't care if they track me.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, when they're sending me stuff, oh, you've just been looking at this. How about this? It's too late. I bought it the first thing I looked at.
I get like that when people, like if I say something about TikTok and they're like, oh, you know they're tracking you with that. I'm like, I don't have anything to hide. I'm not scaled. I have my tinfoil out.
No, you'd only be scared as if they took over Australia. You'd be already marked.
For what? Watching funny cat videos?
No, anything that they would have heard you say against them.
Oh.
So you'd be put into gender reassigning.
Why?
And turn you into a cat. So then your cats have to put up with your long fluff. They'd most likely choke.
I actually heard a thing, I don't know if it's going to go through, apparently TikTok's getting banned in America on January 19th. Apparently you'll still be able to use, like if you've got the app already downloaded, you can still keep it, but you won't be able to like re-download it, or like there'll be no updates, and eventually it'll become like obsolete.
Really?
I don't know.
I find that weird because I thought the politicians were using TikTok to advertise. I think whoever's Trump's underside,
I don't
and
know.
whoever Carmel's underside was, they were running TikToks.
I don't know. I'm just saying what I heard.
I want to see what this stupid thing that Australia's done, how they're going to get to work. Both my grandkids love YouTube, which means they cannot watch YouTube anymore. So they're not getting bullied on YouTube. They don't have a friend yet. Well, Saxton has 2 friends, but they can't write or type. And if the mother gets on and says nasty, his daughter can freaking get nasty back at her. Saxton doesn't get involved.
I think they've got YouTube Kids as well.
Yeah, but that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know how it's going to work.
And they haven't, the whole ID thing. Yeah, so anybody who doesn't know, in Australia, our stupid government and our stupid opposition government both agreed that this was a good thing. No, they only agree it's a good thing. The only way they can have it, they're going to have some type of ID, which means they're going to have everyone's information or trackings.
I'm not that scared.
I'm not scared of tracking either. Never has been. Although yes, you are scared.
Why?
You always say thank you and please to robots. You're scared one day they'll come back and get you. They're tracking you.
Tracking you.
Whereas I'm not.
You don't say thank you, but you don't have manners.
I tell Siri to F off all the time. It sticks her head up when I'm not even talking to her.
I see. I don't really use my Siri that much.
You don't?
No. If I use ChatGPT, I say thank you. I say hi chat, and I say thank you.
So you do that in
ChatGPT, I say thank you.
No, but you do that through Siri.
No.
I was ChatGPT. So you type thank you. Or do you talk to chat?
Type it.
Oh, so you're not talking to it.
No, I type it.
You type, one of those people. It's technology, it means you don't have to do this anymore. I haven't used any of it whatsoever. I did like the new Apple update with what they said it's going to do is summarise things. So if someone does write me more than 3 letters, it should summarise me and says dog.
What? Summarise.
I just don't know how to turn summarise on. A text message up and it's a bit long. How do I summarise it? I put my finger on it. Translate, copy, sticker, more. Rubbish bin. Cancel. I'll have to, no, because I'm not going to be able to read it.
I'll figure it out for
You'll
you.
figure it out, will you?
I'll figure it out for you.
You'll figure it out. But it's supposed to summarise things. I wonder if it's only in mail.
I haven't heard about it, so, but I'll have a look at it for you.
Apple Intelligence in mail. Priority message. Message summaries.
There you go, it's in mail.
Smart replies. I only normally send them dumb replies, but...
Good.
Oh, it finds the messages that matter the most. How do you know what matters the most?
Because it's a smartphone.
Oh,
It's not a dumb phone.
it's not a dumb phone.
It's a smartphone.
Well, going back to seeing my computer, I was a bit happy. I plugged things in and it said straight away there's Apple TV. Didn't have to do anything. It did it all. It said optimise your sound because Apple TV puts out this quality. It needs to be plugged into HDMI, sorry. Port 4 because that's the optimal sound channel.
Why?
Because that's the optimal sound channel.
Okay.
It has a bigger hertz rate.
Hurts.
Hertz doesn't hurt. It hurts a lot more. But it was really cool. And then Apple even wanted to friggin' spy on me with stuff. But
I'm spying on you.
Yes.
Why are they so interested in you?
I don't know. But the one thing that's... I could have had my slideshows go up on the TV. That has to be Google Photos. So I didn't read it properly, so I had go ahead and we'll just put the photos. It only had one slideshow of 6 pictures. It's called Grunge Bec. I can't even remember the pictures. It looked like super old.
Why was that there? That's really random.
I don't know. It's sitting on Google somewhere.
Great.
So there's a Grunge Bec sitting on Google somewhere.
Fantastic.
What did you put up something on Google?
No, not that I know of.
Was it on your OnlyFans or something?
No, it wasn't.
Patreon?
I don't have these things.
You not under your name.
I don't have them. Oh my God. What's your New Year's resolution before we go?
I told you I don't do them.
Oh. What are your plans for next year, aside from shoot more of your shit?
Get rid of dead wood.
What?
Get rid of all the dead wood
What
in my business.
Like
The
what?
things that cost a lot of money that don't do much.
What? What's that?
Well, I've got big strip light in the studio I haven't used in 20 years. I've got this little blackhead thing that sits in the corner that costs a lot and doesn't do much in 20 years. There's a Mercedes out the front that I've never driven. Might as well get rid of that. Oh, she's gone quiet.
Sometimes I don't know if you're joking.
I'm trying. I have a plan. It was a similar plan to this year, but it hasn't worked so far. Well, part of my plan worked as I stopped buying dumb shit. Like I said, I've sold more than I bought.
It's good.
And a couple of things I did buy were very good purchases. Haven't got the art to where I want it. I'd love to be doing more music, but I can't dedicate that time.
You feel guilty.
No, I just can't dedicate that time. I just wouldn't have time to do anything else. I can't just go on and write 2 days and then a month later come back and expect to be able to write 2 days. It's like getting on a bike. You know how you ride it, but you don't ride it very well.
I don't ride very well.
I know, I heard about that. I'm spewing you're not going to Maldives now for your honeymoon.
Why?
I would have loved to watch you ride the bike around those piers. So as soon as you got slightly off, you would have got over the edge. There's no rails.
I wouldn't have done it anyways, because I can't ride a bike.
It's just like riding a bike.
No, we don't. That saying is banned. The saying is now it's just like drinking a glass of wine.
I love the fact that what country were you going to go for a bike ride with Jared?
Germany and Munich.
Germany, and that got cancelled. Did Jared end up riding himself on his own?
No, we just got electric scooters instead.
Oh.
I can ride those. I just can't ride a bike. There's too much going on.
It's too much going on.
To like pedal and it's too much.
But you can walk. You can keep your balance while you're walking. Sometimes, not all the time.
Not really. You see how much of
how's your chin going?
healed.
It's all healed.
It's all healed. Whoopsies. Maybe hopefully I'll fall over less next year.
Maybe
Most
we'll just
likely
cover
not.
you in pillows.
Whoopsies. Well,
Oopsies.
thank you all very much for a lovely 2024.
Putting up with us just on rambling days like today where Bec's half asleep.
And also for those of you who watch our YouTube, for those of you who've come to a workshop this year, for those of you that are on Inspire, just for everyone for your support and everything. It's really, really appreciated. We do really love you guys because we wouldn't be doing this without you. So we appreciate you and thank you.
I found a podcast the other day, it just had 1 follower.
What was it?
Just a podcast, it only had
That's
1
cute.
follower. I think he followed himself.
Aww. So like I said, we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So thank you, and
it gives us time to not work, drink, and talk shit. We just need the time to drink and talk shit. The only thing is we have to be careful what we talk about. We aren't as free and open when there's not a camera or a microphone.
We're pretty open.
Oh, I think we're a lot more. I wish we could do that, but unfortunately the world is...
We would be cancelled.
We'll be cancelled in a second. It's just because my mind is like the worst of the comedians. So I like some of the worst comedians in the world in the way of the inappropriate ones, because I know the difference of saying something that's a joke or saying something nasty. And I don't know, it's like walking down the street. I've done it with Bec. You don't have to say something. You see something, you look, she sees it. She had the exact same thought as I had, so I didn't do anything nasty. You thought the same thing as I thought. Because every now and then, Bec will say something. I already saw that first and thought the exact same thing before you mentioned it. But to me, it's not been nasty, it's just been funny.
Yeah.
And people can make fun of me, I don't care. I'm not that... Well, they do make fun of me. And they make fun of you all the time.
I know, you make fun of me all the time.
Yeah, no, I love doing the Bec walk. No, my favourite thing is doing the walk like someone who's walking towards you.
You're so horrible.
Absolutely freaks out.
I do.
So all I do is, especially in New York's the best, there's so many people on the streets. You can always see a walk, and I just start copying that walk and they go, Peter, stop it! I see you!
Oh, my gosh. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We hope you had a great year and have a safe New Year's. We will see you next year.
And Bec has got all Christmas time to get her thumbnails organised and at least one subject for each week. Yes, which is not photography.
I asked you this year what was the best thing I had topics this time.
That's a pretty easy topic.
Well, it's the last one for the year, of course. That's what it was going to be.
Yeah, so it's nothing new.
So?
Anyway.
Still had something.
You going to say goodbye again?
Goodbye again.
See ya.
Bye.